The process of separation in step 3 of spiritual alchemy is represented by the air element. The air element represents the observation of the intellect and involves extracting and separating the hidden parts of ego identification. In this phase of spiritual alchemy, our unconscious emotions and thoughts rise to the surface in plain view of our conscious awareness. We truly become aware of our feelings and actions towards others and ourselves. In this step, the chemical alchemist separates and filters the products of the previous dissolution stage. The separation stage is a crucial step in the chemical process of transformation, where we extract the pure essence from the rest of the mixture. Throughout this video, we will delve deeper into what separation means in the context of the alchemical process. By the end of the video, you will have a better understanding of the separation stage in this process. So, if you're ready to embark on a journey of self-discovery and personal transformation, then stay tuned and let's get started. Similar to chemical alchemy, in this stage, the spiritual alchemist starts the process of separation, which is also a vital step in spiritual alchemy. This involves separating out the parts of the whole that we did not notice previously. This distinction can be veiled by the constant chatter of the egoic mind, which can hide our core wisdom. We differentiate by observing the intellect that has been governed by external factors, such as upbringing, culture, and social environment, and includes extracting the hidden parts of ego identification. It's not unusual to face challenges in differentiating our authentic wisdom from the beliefs and ideas that have been shaped by these external influences. All of this can create less clarity and also confusion, which can hinder our spiritual growth and development. A lack of self-awareness can further contribute to this problem by making it difficult to identify the thoughts and emotions. Without awareness, we may struggle to recognize how our past experiences, biases, and assumptions influence our perspectives. Another factor that can complicate this process is the use of ego and fear. When we make decisions based on these emotions, we are not acting in alignment with our authentic selves. Instead, our actions are driven by the desire to protect our ego or avoid potential threats, rather than making choices that align with our wisdom behind the mind. To overcome this challenge, it is essential to practice awareness regularly throughout the day. Simply watching what is happening before us and being aware of our thoughts and judgments. We need to create a safe and non-judgmental space where we can allow all our thoughts and feelings to surface. We are not looking to fix anything. We are simply observing without judgment of ourselves, others, or anything. As we begin to explore our beliefs and emotions and identify them without judgment, we may find that this process can be uncomfortable. But what leads to greater suffering is being confined to the mind, which is bound by the limited sense of self. It is necessary to break down the barriers that prevent us from seeing what is really happening as we observe without the constant chatter of the mind. We must be willing to be honest with ourselves and examine our beliefs without judgment or criticism. Incorporating the practice of awareness into our daily lives helps us to distinguish between our authentic wisdom and conditioned thoughts. We then make decisions based on our true selves, rather than fear or ego. It helps us to separate our conditioned thoughts from our core wisdom. We step back and distinguish our true essence from our acquired personality, liberating ourselves from judgmental reactions and emotions, and become aware of our true self, our core wisdom. We filter and see that we are separate from the idea that we are all the interactions of the mind. We realize that we are not our thoughts, that we are the consciousness behind them. We simply watch the patterns of the mind as they surface. Through the process of separation, we can isolate particular elements of our character and consciously become aware of them, allowing them to be there as we simply view them. Separation is crucial to our spiritual development, as it allows us to extract the hidden parts of our ego identification. We are able to see our egoic patterns more clearly and move forward to the next step of our spiritual path. Subscribe and hit the bell to be notified about the coming step 4 of the Spiritual Alchemy series, which will cover the conjunction stage. Thank you for tuning in. If you found this video helpful, please consider supporting me on Patreon and giving a thumbs up.